6. Been a wee while because stuff come up, so but finally got the show ready. Um, I can't remember what articles I had a couple of weeks ago. I've got a few. I've got. I'll just use the ones from the other week. There's actually quite a few. It's probably all old, but guess that's what. Right. So what one? Do you want to do your one first,
I
or
have an old one that I've been wanting to do. So
yeah? I
I just
found
thought was really like
I,
nice.
I found one for you as well. Well, it's not really. It is something to do with Pokemon and Katy Perry. Remember I said
Oh,
I had an
what?
article for you, and I found something about Pokemon.
That's
So there's
funny.
that one. I don't know
Okay.
anything about it. Seemingly it's music. It's Pokemon themed.
Okay. Let's do that one after I do this one. We'll do
Right.
this one, and then we'll do that Pokemon one. I'll do
Yeah.
that one too. So
Yeah.
I'll do this one because it's like older, and I just thought it was a neat one. So people in the Philippines are earning cryptocurrency during the pandemic by playing a video game. So I was like, oh,
yeah.
video games helping people earn money during the pandemic. It's older. It was May 14th. So almost a month, maybe. I don't know. Okay. As the COVID-19 pandemic hit the Philippines, people in Cabanatuan City, north of Manila, have found a unique way to ease the hardship brought on by lockdowns playing video games. The gameplay, however, isn't just for fun. Axie Infinity, created by Sky Mavis, allows players to earn income through non um, fungible tokens or NFTs and cryptocurrencies by breeding, battling, and trading digital pets called Axies.
Huh.
A new mini documentary released Thursday on YouTube by crypto consulting firm Enfersis and gaming company Guild Games called Play to Earn follow several Filipino people who play the game. A mother, three young entrepreneurs, a recent college graduate, a petty cab driver, an elderly married couple, and one of the first people in Cabanatuan City to discover Axie Infinity. The phenomenon that first began last summer exploded after CoinDesk's article published in August significantly boosted the player's base, according to the documentary. Nearly 60,000 people are now playing Axie Infinity. Axie head of growth Jeffrey Zerlin told NBC. While the digital game knows no borders, it has really taken off in the Philippines, which has been hit hard by the pandemic. GDP contracted 9.6% in 2020, the largest annual decline ever recorded since data collection began in 1946, according to IHS Markit. Several cities saw a spike in cases towards the end of March, which resulted in a new mandatory lockdowns. The same research found around 26 million people, nearly one quarter of the population, were impacted by those latest lockdowns. At first, I'm not convinced that this game is actually earning by playing, but I tried it, said one gamer in a documentary named Art Art. That is That's quite a name.
Mm-hmm.
Due to the pandemic, we have no means of earning money. That's why it's spread here in Cabana Atuyan. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher that name every time I say it. City. The elderly married couple of store owners also plays even while working. While I am in the store, I'm playing, said husband Lolo,
Got
who
two
is
jobs.
75. Even when I'm losing, I'll just play. Axie Infinity uses NFTs for rights to each pet that is purchased. To grow these pets, you purchase or farm SLPs or small love potions. You can sell these pets or SLPs for cryptocurrency, then swap into your respective currency.
Okay.
When you're in the game, it's like playing chess. It's a strategy game, recent college graduate Howard said in a documentary. Axie Infinity drew on inspiration from Pokemon and CryptoKitties. I've not heard of CryptoKitties.
No.
The later was one of the first games to popularize crypto video games. As long as you have phone and internet access, you can play, Zerlin told CNBC. A common criticism of the game is the volatility. How do you? What is this word?
I don't know where you are. Hang on.
1 second. I'm gonna come over here to Google, and Google's gonna be pronounced.
Voluntary.
Now, are you sure? No, it's not voluntary.
Is it not?
No, that is.
No.
1 second. Volatility. Oh my God, I know that word, but it's one of those weird words that you never see spelt somewhere.
Volatility.
Volatility
of the cryptocurrencies. Yeah, because they go up and down all the time.
Yeah, since the sink and swap their money through, but that's like, I guess, like a gamble. So I guess like you're earning it, and if you sell your pet or whatever, and the cryptocurrency goes up, you just didn't make that much money.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a bit of earning money and a bit of mixed with a little bit of gambling. It seems like to me.
Cryptocurrency is always kind of like a gamble anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
All right, so their money through Ethereum, the price auction makes some players angsty. Ethereum is up nearly 65% in the last month, but was down 7% on Thursday trading day. Tesla CEO Elon Musk made an appearance on Saturday Night Live, which triggered a 30% plunge in Dogecoin's trading price. What happened? That he made the plunge. I didn't watch that. I heard about it. I heard that he was going on, but I never watched it, and I don't know what happened.
I have no idea. He's probably said he's getting out of Dogecoin, and then everyone went, "Oh shit!" and they all sold.
Oh yeah, maybe. Axie is its own economy. It might have swings like an emerging market based on micro factors, but long term. We believe that our digital nation will experience high GDP growth, which will spur our in-game economy, Zerlin said. Zerlin predicts more games being added to concert with Axie Infinity, creating a sort of metaverse as well as a wider access through computers instead of only mobile phones. What matters is having money so we can eat, avoid debts, and get through every day. Axie Infinity sustained our daily needs, paid our bills and debts, said a mother of 3 in the documentary. I was thankful to Axie because somehow it helped us. Okay, that's very interesting. I wonder if some of the phone games I have on my phone actually are doing this, because I never really heard about this before.
I've never heard of it either.
But
no idea.
I play like my phone games, just like casually sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'll get ads sometimes. So they'll be like, "Hey, earn." My game will be like, "Hey, do you want to earn some like extra energy by watching this ad for a few seconds?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Right. Yeah.
And I don't want to pay you for it. Sure, give me the ad.
Yeah.
So anyways, a lot of the times I ignore the ads. Like I set my phone down for like the 30 seconds or whatever, and I like do something else. But sometimes I've watched the ads, and there's an ad I get that if you play this game, like you can earn money. And I just assume maybe it's one of these, but I always assume anything that's like earn money by playing a game. I'm always like, that's probably a scam.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if it's not and it's this, or if it is a scam, because there's probably definitely still scams, right?
Yeah.
And but I wonder if some of them are like this, where you can play your game and you can actually earn money. I'm not even exactly sure how they're earning money by playing a game. Like, what does it benefit this game? You know,
I
I
don't know
don't
how.
know.
I don't know how it would work. I know how.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but it's awesome that it's actually helping these people. That's
Yeah,
great.
I know how
Like that's
Ethereum
wonderful. I like
works.
that.
The currency they're using, Ethereum, the Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin, but it's Ethereum. So it's a coin. I know how that works. You you get computer. You can run a a thing on your computer, and then you can get coin. Um, it creates like coins, and that's how you can get money to. And then you use the Ethereum, and you convert it, and you can convert it into real money, and you just put in your PayPal or whatever, and it'll convert it over, and you can sell the Ethereum for real money. But I've no idea
Weird. Uh,
how the game creates it, if that makes sense. I'm not sure.
yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe they're like helping mine it or something while they're playing the game, like in the
Could be.
background or something.
It could be, but mobile phone's not
I don't
gonna.
know.
It's not
It's not going to be
gonna.
able to do much.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not going to be able to do much. You would need like a pretty good computer, I'd assume.
you need well, that's why the graphics cards are not available, because Ethereum um, is easier to mine than Bitcoin, and you can convert it to Bitcoin. Um, but you're buying like $500-700 worth of graphics cards to do it. So a mobile phone isn't going to do that much. I don't think.
Yeah.
So it
No, you're
takes
right.
it,
I was just trying to think, you know,
it like
trying
takes
to throw out ideas.
takes like 2 or 3 months to of your graphics card sitting there doing nothing else but mining to make your money back for the graphics card. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not
there
going to
must be
work.
some other way that the game wins. The game gives you the money. I don't know. It's weird. I might look it up later.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, I
interesting.
don't know. Yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, but I thought it was great that, you know, it was helping these people out and stuff.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
Maybe I should.
that woman said it's paid for her food and her bills and everything for 3 kids.
Yeah,
So,
so doing good for her. Good job. Good job for her. I don't know if I didn't, yeah, because I told you because I was training for a job, but I have like an at-home job now.
all right,
So
yeah,
yeah, I'm like fully converting and transforming into my hermit self. I was
yeah,
like, "D- don't need a, don't need to walk outside.
yeah.
Sign me up."
that's that's what I'm like.
But I gotta call people. I'm a call center basically. But
Either
I'm not
way,
an annoying one. I'm not an annoying one.
yeah.
I don't call
Call
people's
people.
personal stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. I call companies on the behalf of other companies. So I'm annoying companies.
right. That's okay.
Yeah, but like
That's just fine.
it's for payment.
Yeah,
So if you want to get paid, this company wants to pay you in a different way or whatever.
yeah.
And so like you should answer and you should give me your information so that the company can freaking send you payment. Because I have people that are so like, okay, by the way, the rudest people that I've called so far, and I've only called for like less than a week. Okay, like
Mhm.
3 days or something. Like, because I called with somebody listening to me, you know,
Yeah,
and
to
then
make sure
I
you were doing
called,
it right or whatever.
yeah, to like help me out or answer like, you know, oh,
Yeah.
like you should say this or something. Um, or say it like this. But anyway, so I had somebody listening to me for like a day, and then I had like that was on my own
Yeah.
for a few days now. Okay, and I gotta say, like the rudest people, the very rudest people are people both in Canada and the UK.
Yeah.
I've had to call some people in America. Sometimes like they might sound like a little bit irritated or something,
Yeah.
but it's like the people that are just outright rude. are Canada and the UK.
Yeah.
The UK, okay, there's like a Microsoft office,
Yeah.
okay, in the UK
Yeah.
somewhere. And so I had to call it, right? I only have one number that I was able to find. So sometimes they'll just be like, okay, this is the company and this is their address. And that's all the information I have. Okay?
Yeah.
So I have to call that, confirm that, or I'll have to search via web. So I'll search the web for the phone number.
Yeah.
Whatever phone number I can find. Okay?
Yep.
And then so sometimes they give me a number, sometimes they don't. They did not give me a number for this one. So it's like the Microsoft Office. So I search via the web based on the company name and their address.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a number, right? Google actually gave me one of those little boxes, right? And they're very convenient and nice. It's like, here's the website, here's the number. And so I call, right? And it's a receptionist. Okay. And so I'm talking to her and I ask her for, their accounts or billing, that kind of stuff, So I ask her for that because I want to be transferred over to that. You're a receptionist, transfer me over to the people that take care of money. And she was like, no, I don't think we have like a number for that anymore. And I was like, okay, that's cool. How do people pay you? So I was like, all right, so you don't have that for that. Is there an email that you can give me to email information over to? I tell her what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm calling on behalf of this company. Can you email, please? Or do you have an email that I can send this details for? Well, she was like, I don't have an email. I don't have any email to give you. So I'm like, okay. So typical of me, maybe a little, I don't know, but that's fine. So then I was like, okay, I just want to confirm that I have the right company with the right address that we have in our records. And she was like, why are you trying to confirm the address with me? You called the reception desk.
Yeah.
For one, a receptionist is the perfect person to confirm addresses with.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
You're literally the perfect person for this,
think
right? You're a receptionist.
I think you might have
I don't know.
Her off.
She was like, I was staying calm and I was like, well, this is the number that I have. And she's like, well, you just need to go to our website. And I did get her to confirm the address, by the way. So she's sounding crazy. I'm sounding professional. Just want to put that out there. The professional American, the crazy UK person.
Yeah.
That's a receptionist that apparently her job is not to let people know the address of the business.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
Okay, so anyways, she even referred to herself as a receptionist. To me, that means, hey, you can confirm the address to me.
Yeah.
No, I did get her to confirm the address. She really was, I don't know, crazy. And then so she told me to go to the website, she said it a couple times, go to the website for the accounts, go to the website for like this. And I was like, okay, like I already have the website though. She gave me the website, but I already have it because, I Googled. And so after I got her to confirm the address, I got off the phone with her, like,
fast.
F you lady, I'm done. So, no, I stayed very professional. So anyways, I let her go. And I go over to the website. There is no other numbers. There are no other numbers anywhere on the website. This is the number. There's no email anywhere to email anybody. I was like, I'm pretty sure that was her job and she just didn't want to do it and she just wanted to get angry. And so,
you didn't call her back.
So anyways, no. I didn't call her back because I don't have to. I put down my notes on what transpired, in a professional manner. I didn't just go, this lady is crazy. She refused. I did type, okay, receptionist refused to give email, receptionist refused, her staunch refusal. And by the way, I got her name. And so she refused to do these things, and I put that in my notes, but in a I'm professional about it. I don't go like, this lady was crazy, so I put that in my notes. I put that I tried to search for more information via the web, that I found the website, but I found no further information, no other alternate phone numbers, none of that stuff. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just put that information in my notes, and then I leave it for a second pass, which means I was the first person to try to get contact information.
Yeah.
If you fail to get contact information, there's a second person that will try to get contact. So sometimes I'm on first pass, sometimes I'm on second pass.
Mm-hmm.
So, so somebody else will. Good luck to them if they reach the same receptionist. I don't know. Yeah. So there was that, and so somebody else will try to see if they can get and if we cannot get any further information, sometimes instead of because we got to send out a letter and an email. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they'll just send out the letter if there's no email. Sometimes they'll just forward it to some people back to the client or whatever if there's like needs more information. So you need to provide information for us, right? Yeah. But yeah, so she was just like, she was the craziest person I had talked to. But then I called somebody in Germany. Okay?
Yeah.
I called somebody in Germany, right? And so I get to speak to somebody, okay? Mm-hmm. And they say something in German, but then they say something in English. So they say German and then they say English, okay? Yeah. I forgot what they said, but I'm assuming they just said both languages the same thing, right? Yeah. So I spoke in English if I could be sent to, accounting or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Accounts receivable or whatever. So I asked like, hey, can you send me to that? And there was a little bit of rustling, and then I hear Americano, and then they hung up on me. I was like, I guess your German company does not want to get paid, so you don't want your money. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand that, because I'm like, you've got clients in America, so you just don't work with any.
It was probably like, just like, oh, fucking Americans, fucking hang off. Because Europe's.
I did not call the back. I was like, no. I'm not calling that one back.
I'm gonna.
Okay, so
I have to say that some of Europe will be like that, like, oh, fucking Americans.
Yeah, but like you have customers in America. You have other businesses you're working for in America. That is the stupidest business thing I've ever heard of. Okay, this is the stupidest business thing. You're terrible at business. Your business is terrible at business. Okay.
Maybe they don't care. It's just like, fuck it, stupid Americans. And then
yeah, so like, I don't know, but
they just want to get off
I don't know,
the
but they're just like Americano.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you're a jerk. And then
at least it's not like the cold callers that call my dad. That's as funny as shit.
No, I don't call any.
And he'll like answer it. And you'll hear, like, you know how if you answer one, you can hear them in the background, all the call centre type rubbish. And you know exactly what they're going to say. And they're usually Indian from Pakistan or whatever.
Oh my God, I had to talk to somebody with an Indian accent.
As soon as my dad hears that, he's like, fuck off! That's it. That's just fuck off.
Yeah, no, I don't call it person. I had to talk to somebody in the UK with a very, very heavy Indian accent, okay? I did not catch his name, so I just wrote down, like, operator, I reached operator, or I reached,
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, okay, I'm not going to ask him to spell his name.
Yeah.
Okay. But he did not want to give me any information.
Yeah.
So he took down my information, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. Like, he didn't want to give me emails. He didn't want to transfer me anywhere. He didn't want to do nothing. All right. But then he didn't just want that. He asked me for my personal number. And I was like, what? He's like, no, I need a mobile number. And I'm like, no, you can have a company number.
Yeah.
You cannot call me on my mobile, you crazy man.
That's so
What
weird.
is this?
He's not
It
giving
was
you
really weird.
any information.
He didn't want to give.
And then he wants your mobile number.
He wanted my mobile number, and I was like, "What?" Because I can understand. Okay, you want to call the company, maybe make sure this is legit or something, right?
Yeah.
Or not a scam, or not like a weird call or something. Okay, I could totally understand that. But you are not getting my personal number. This is not a personal call.
Maybe he liked
And I had told him I am not. I had told him that I was, because he wanted to know who I worked for. So I told him who I was working for, who the company I was calling on the behalf of.
Yeah.
I gave him all the information that he wanted, but he is not getting my mobile number. And I had to repeat it so many times to him that I was like, sir, you're not getting my personal number. You can have this number. Okay, right?
Who was it? There's a YouTuber that does calls up the scam centers.
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that YouTuber before. I know who you're talking about. He acts as an old lady.
Acts as an old lady, or sometimes he acts as a normal woman.
Yeah.
It'd be about your age
or a man
whatever.
or an old man. Yeah.
And then, so one of the scam callers actually wanted to go on a date.
Oh, I don't think I saw that one of his. That's hilarious.
It was.
No, I don't.
Trying to chat him up and stuff. It's so funny. And he managed
Really
to get
funny.
their actual phone number. They actually gave him their actual phone number.
Oh my god. No,
He
I did
calls
not
it
give
up.
this guy my phone number, but I thought it was weird that he wouldn't just accept the company number,
Yeah.
but wanted my phone. Like, that was not happening. What are you doing? So, anyways, so I had that guy. Canada's also like that too, but because like part of Canada speaks like a lot of French, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, French. So there was one of them that I got where they were like, blah 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 blah.
French.
Frenchy French. I eat frogs. Okay, that's what's it. And so I was like, hey, can I speak to? Yeah, I was like, hey, can I speak to somebody who knows English? And they were like, click. It was instant click.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what? I was like, how do these businesses function if you won't accept English speakers?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? They didn't even know what I wanted. They were just like, an English speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Canada has English speakers too. What is this? They're like, I am too French for this.
Yeah. I'm going to have to eat my baguette with frogs.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, that was funny. I was like, I don't even understand this.
The Germans just go fucking American, just hang up on you, and then in Canada it's fuck English, hang up on you.
English, yeah, just hang out. Like what? But Canada even makes less sense to me because
it does, yeah. It does.
There's so many English speakers in Canada as well. Like half of Canada's French and half of Canada's English. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that.
So I would think that.
But then again, some of Germany, most of the world speak. English,
but like in the German one though, I have a very American accent, so I probably sound like typical American.
Fucking American.
Because like, because I don't. There's like 2 or 3 American accents that cross the pond that is the stereotypical. Even though we have a lot of different accents based on region, there's like a few that show up in movies a lot more that I know people are going to recognize. I believe mine is definitely recognized as an American accent.
Definitely.
I did have somebody, like, one time somebody in the UK asked me where I was calling from, and I was like, the USA. Nice to meet you. Across the pond. They were nicer, though.
Yeah.
They were just like, this is like an 800 number, because we have an 800 number. They're like, this is an 800 number. Where are you calling from? America.
Yeah.
Calling from all the way over here. They were nicer though. And then when I've called, I don't know. I would say when I've had less rude people calling America. So I'm just
That's because
saying.
you're American.
I don't think it has to do with that. I just think that
I bet it
I
is.
think that America is just more polite. I'm just gonna go put it out there. Because
Certain
we
parts.
have I think what it is that we're more like customer business happy, right?
Yeah.
So
Well,
we might
you're.
put up with a little bit more.
See
I don't
what I
know.
don't get about America. I find it really false sometimes. The customer service when you're like in a shop or whatever, it seems so fakely put on manners, if that makes sense,
Yeah, that's
right?
what manners are.
Yeah,
Manners aren't
the
there because you're
fake.
feeling it. They're there to be manners. They're there to be
Yeah,
polite.
no, see it here.
Unless you go
That
to one
doesn't
of our
that doesn't happen here. Like if the person's in a bad mood, you can tell straight away. It's like you can
yeah,
tell if
no.
they don't like you. It just everything just goes out the window if they don't like you. It's like fuck you. I don't want to help you.
Yeah,
Go away.
I actually think that's a worse way to conduct business. I think it's better
Yeah,
to
but
have I think it's better to have a certain level of manners, you
yeah,
know, to
yeah,
not bring your bad attitude to work. Just have a
yeah,
certain level. I can understand if you don't want to go above, right?
yeah,
Like I don't want to go above because I'm not feeling it today, but I should still exhibit basic manners.
yeah. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It really depends on
I
who
think
the
I
person
think you
is.
should always do that.
But they
But
over here they don't. Like, there's
I
no
actually
way.
do I actually am genuine when I'm doing customer service.
Yeah,
Like, well, I might have had like a bad day before, but I never bring that to work. But I am
yeah,
genuine in that I do want to help you,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and I do enjoy helping you. Like
yeah,
because people like finding what they want. They're like, "Oh my god, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much for your help." Like that's rewarding.
yeah.
Like that's great. I'm so glad I could help you. And I
Yeah, but
am. I'm
some
glad that I
people,
helped you find what you needed.
some people just don't give a shit. They're like, they're I'm not getting
Mhm.
paid enough for this bullshit. Fuck that. Does that make sense?
I guess, but
And
my
that's
job pays actually kind of nice. Like I get paid more, I guess, now than I did before.
mm,
I've ran into more either polite or neutral people. You know, most people are kind of neutral, which
yeah,
I think is what everyone should be. Even if you're not feeling it today, you should just be neutral. Um, no, but I've run into more polite and neutral people than I have rude people.
mm-hmm,
But the rude people that I've run into are mostly either overseas or in Canada.
yeah.
And it's weird because Canada's supposed to be really polite, but you're not. You're not on the phone.
Oh, so
Oh, and some people were skeptical of me because they were
yeah,
like they realized or they recognized the company that I was calling on the behalf of. They're like, "Oh,
yeah,
I do work with them, right?"
yeah,
But they were like, they should already have my information,
mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm,
And I would be like, I don't though, and
yeah,
I need it. Okay, they did not give us that information if they have it or not. You know, they might have it because they had a completely different dealing with you,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
They might have it from that, but that department might not be talking to this department.
yeah,
Okay? So you just need to give me your email and confirm the address and everything. I managed to get like even though they were skeptical of me, they're like this is sus.
yeah.
They still
And
gave me an email and, did that. So,
so, I guess you haven't made a phone call to Scotland yet.
I don't know if I made it to Scotland. No, I don't think so, but I've called Ireland a few times.
Yeah, I went.
The Ireland ones were fine. They were like neutral. The Ireland ones, the
Yeah,
couple I did to Ireland were like neutral. They speak English, so I didn't have to ask for an English
yeah,
speaker. They probably could tell that I, just was American or
yeah.
something. Um, but they were neutral.
They were
It
fine.
was adorable listening to them though. I like
The Irish
Irish and Scottish
accent.
accents. Yeah,
Yeah.
so nice. Okay. Oh, I did have one that was kind of funny. Like the guy was really nice, actually. And this was in French. Okay, right? But
Yeah.
I have to confirm the address that he's at. And I
Right.
was like, and it was full of French words.
Yeah.
So I tried to apologize beforehand, because I'm like, I am
I
so
can't write this
sorry.
down. I can't say this. I have no idea what
Yeah.
it means. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry if I say or if I pronounce this wrong. I was like, but please bear with me. I apologize for mispronouncing the things because I just can't. I was
I
like, I
apologize
just
for being
can't.
a stupid American. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, I apologize for being an American that doesn't know any other language.
Yeah.
Please bear with me while I try to pronounce your language and butcher it.
Yeah.
So, but he got a kick out of it because like he was like he laughed and he would
Yeah.
pronounce it correctly for me and then he would be like, yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
So he had fun with it and he seemed like he seemed like he was a pleasant guy, right?
Yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna have fun. She can't pronounce it, and I'm gonna help her and correct
laugh at
it
her.
and yeah, and laugh and. I laughed because it was funny, right? I can't
Yeah.
pronounce it. I'm sorry.
I
But
Americans.
he took it in good stride. He took it
That's-
in good stride. That was
That's
good.
another thing. Americans, when they say Edinburgh, it doesn't sound right. It's so
Edinburgh.
weird. See, it doesn't sound right.
Sorry.
It's so weird. It's a borough.
I said
It's no
borough.
borough.
Edinburgh.
No, but you go borough or
Edinburgh.
something. It's so weird. Edinburgh. It's not. That's not. It's a borough. It's so weird when that's.
I'll be honest.
on
There's
shows and
English words
stuff.
I can't pronounce. So
No, well, it's there'll be there's loads of Welsh that is
Mm-hmm.
really weird. Like Welsh is one of the weird ones.
yeah.
English is easy.
I didn't think I had Welsh. I've mostly had German, English, and French from the UK, and then French from Canada,
and there's
and then
there is Scottish Gaelic, but there's
I
you
had
have to go
Italian
right
once.
up north. You have to
They
go
c- I
right up
couldn't
north
under-
for Scottish Gaelic.
Yeah.
That's completely different language.
I couldn't understand the Italian, but I didn't reach somebody with the Italian. I reached like an a automatic, message that gives you options.
Right. So you
But-
got fucked from the start.
Yeah, I couldn't. I have no idea what these options. And I'm not going to be pressing buttons, right? Well, I
Yeah.
press 0. 0 is usually operator, even for across the pond and stuff. There's
Yeah.
usually operator over there too. So I pressed 0, but it just made the Italian repeat itself.
Yeah.
So there was nothing I could do because I was like, I have no idea what these options are.
Yeah.
And I tried the operator option that's kind of universal, and that didn't work. It
Sometimes
just
you
repeated
can-
itself.
Sometimes you can break
So-
it. So you know the hash on your phone, the hash thing on your
The
phone.
hash thing.
Yeah, the hash.
The hash thing.
The hash.
The asterisk sign?
No, it's a hash thing.
I type it into the chat because I don't know what you're calling a hash. Oh, the number sign, the pound sign.
It's not a pound sign. It's a hash.
It's called a pound.
No, that's a pound.
Okay, I see. We don't call our currency pounds, so we call that symbol the pound sign.
Yeah, it's not a pound sign. No.
It's a pound sign over here.
It's
So it is.
it's not.
You got silly pounds for your
No,
currency.
There's the dollar sign.
So you messed up.
There's the pound
Yep,
sign.
that's the dollar.
And
Y-
that's,
Okay, yeah, like
That's the
this-
hash sign.
okay, I got it, right? This is the dollar sign, right?
Yeah.
And then here's the pound sign.
It's not. You're wrong. You're
I'm
just
right.
wrong. No, you're just wrong. Anyway, so if
Here,
you,
let me press the pound sign again because
Yeah.
these are look, there it is, more pounds.
So, right, so if you do that on the phone with the
Uh-huh.
phone with the numbers, the number options, just keep hitting that, and it'll just automatically put you through to someone.
Okay, maybe I'll try that next
after
time.
a while.
But yeah,
if you just keep hitting it,
yeah.
it actually breaks the calls. It used to. I don't know if it'll still do it, but it used to break
Yeah.
and just put you straight through to someone.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll just try it next time. But yeah, because I tried the operator, and when I didn't do that, it just. Sorry, it was in Italian. I had no idea.
Yeah. So that's how to break the freaking stupid things.
It seems to me like if they were better organized at this company, they would be like, okay, we have like a different language for these companies.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they do that?
I
Why do they make me suffer? They're
because
like,
they
we're gonna
can.
make our employees suffer by calling these countries that speak different languages.
Yeah. That's
I was like, I'm just a dirty English speaker. It's all I
That's
know.
all you know. People know like hundreds of languages, and you just it's the same here.
I only know.
It's the same here. Like all we know is fucking English most of the time. We get some German and some French at school, but that's about it.
Yeah, we get some schools might have a Latin class sometimes, but that's rare for the schools from what I've seen. But then we have like French and Spanish are the most common through schools, and then sometimes you'll get German and other language like Italian. So sometimes you will get those other language, or even Chinese sometimes to be able to take.
That's the one I would
But
get.
I didn't want to take a language class, and you didn't have to because it was optional. But you had to, if you didn't take a language class, then you had to take art classes, and I was like, that's what I want to take is art classes. So I skipped on the language class because I wanted to take more art classes. So
our ones are mandatory. You have to take either German or French first and second year.
None of them, no school I've ever been to. Well, language class is mandatory if you don't take art class. So it's like you have the option between language or art, right? And I was like, well, I just want to take more art classes, and so I didn't take a language class.
Yeah.
But if you're not taking art classes, or you could do both, you could take an art class and a language class, but you know what I mean.
I never done very well. I know some German, but not that much.
I know a little bit of Japanese.
I got chucked out of German.
I know a little bit of Spanish just from being in America.
And yeah, because you guys are quite next to Mexico, and they use Spanish, don't they?
Yeah, so I've lived in Texas and I've lived in Arizona.
Yeah, so you've been about.
So sometimes you pick up a few words.
Yeah.
You pick up a few words. I can also count in Spanish all the way to 10, and then I can count in Japanese all the way to 10. But that's because I took karate when I was little.
Right.
So you learn some Japanese words.
I've done some karate when I was wee. Also done
Yeah. What did you have to count?
Jiu-jitsu. I can't remember.
I remember how to count.
I can't remember.
I remember how to count. I could do Ichi, ni, san, shi, go, roku, shishi, hachi, kuju.
Actually, I do recognize some of that.
See, you probably counted. Yeah.
Did, yeah.
I just retained the information.
But I'm talking like must have been. I don't know. I must have been like 10. Or
I was
something.
like around. Yeah, I was around 10. I just retained the information. I don't know why. It's like, here, I can randomly count in Japanese. I've never had to use it except for when I tell people I can randomly count in Japanese.
Oh, were you wanting to go for food? I forgot to do the YouTube.
Oh, yeah. And then I'll come back and I'll do this Katy Perry.
Yeah. Okay, say bye-bye YouTube. I totally forgot.
Yeah, bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube. Go to